If you want to outwork everyone, you need to avoid becoming what's known as a wantrepreneur. This might sound familiar to you. Think of a guy who wants to work on business, who's got big ambitions, who wants to make money online, who wants to have a great physique, who wants to have really high social status. He's got big plans. They wake up. As soon as they wake up, they go to work or they go to school, they finish the day at school, and then they just go to the gym. They might do like some weights, they might do a bit of cardio, and then they come home and then they get their laptop open, they open up YouTube, they start listening to podcasts, they start watching some videos from me or Hamza or Iman Gadji or Alex Hamosi. They're watching these self-improvement YouTubers, trying to get loads of advice. And then the day is getting kind of late now, right? It's like 6 o'clock. So they go down, they make some food, right? They get some chicken and they're eating healthy, you know, they're going to the gym, and then they come back upstairs and then they sort of like have the food in front of them and they're eating it whilst they're watching a video. It's like 8 o'clock and they've not really done any work. They might have thought about work a bit and jotted down some notes from the self-improvement videos that they've been watching, and then they just go to bed and then they wake up and then they repeat the cycle over and over again. But whenever you meet up with this person, they're always talking about business. They're always talking about how to make money online. They're always talking about the best like way to grow a YouTube channel or something, or how best to like launch an online course or something. And you might know this kind of person, right? You might recognize this kind of thing. And this is basically just a wantrepreneur. And this might be something that you're doing right now. And it was something that I was doing for a long time before I actually decided to take action. And in this video, I want to explain to you some tips on how you can actually start taking action and start outworking people. Because a lot of your competition is literally just guys who like have the same ambitions as you, have the same plans as you, has the same knowledge that you have, except they just don't execute on it and they don't actually do any of it. And they're still going out, they're still drinking every weekend, they're still stuck in that cycle, right, of being a wantrepreneur. So we need to get you out of that cycle if you're in that cycle. And this is how I got out of that cycle and started taking action, and I've seen some success so far. The first thing I want you to know is that large tasks take the same amount of time to do as small tasks. This is something that I've learned from being a YouTuber for a while now, right? If you have a small task that needs doing, like changing your YouTube profile picture and changing the banner and like rewriting the, you know, the description underneath. If you go to my channel, you'll see I have the name and then like a description underneath. I've not touched it since I set up the channel, right? These little small tasks take just as long as the big tasks that will make a huge difference in your business. So let's say you're running an agency, right? Like, agency is like a hot topic, right? Lots of people want to run agencies. Let's say you're running an agency. What is like the little tasks in the agency that will take the same amount of time as doing the big kind of high ROI tasks? And that's things like setting up the company, the agency Facebook page and having the logo look really nice and professional and having it all written out and setting up the Facebook page so it looks really good, right? This is all the little tasks, and it takes ages to do these like little tasks. We all call them little tasks, right? And they take just as long to do as the big task, which would be messaging people, messaging potential clients, like going cold calling, emailing, and doing all the stuff that would actually bring in revenue, right? I'll compare it back to my YouTube channel. Little tasks like changing the logo, changing all that stuff. What's the big task for me that just takes the same amount of time? Recording videos, editing videos. And they're the tasks that are actually going to make a difference in this YouTube channel. So the whole point of this is you need to prioritize your tasks and to focus, okay? So you're gonna have a bunch of tasks to do in your business, right? And all your competition, everyone else who's got the same knowledge as you, the same thing that the wantrepreneurs, right? The same things, and they're gonna do all these little procrastinating tasks. They're gonna set up the Instagram page, they're gonna set up the TikTok page, they're gonna start like video scripting, like writing out ideas and structuring a video and getting it all perfect and everything, okay? But you could jump ahead of those people and outwork them by just simply prioritizing tasks. What is the most important task? If you're a YouTuber, a content creator, it's recording content. Second most important, editing. Third most important, uploading, right? And then you could probably put like thumbnails in there, right? Everything else can come after because it all takes just as long to do as the main task, but it's way, way less impactful, right? Think of the 80-20 rule. What is the stuff that's going to do 80% of the business? And what's the stuff that's just going to contribute to 20% of the business, okay? Both take just as long to do as the other. So you need to focus and prioritize. This one's kind of hard to do, and I've had to learn how to do this, and it's been very difficult, but you need to become an expert, a professional at being bored, right? And I don't mean this isn't just like sat here doing nothing, right? You need to be a professional at being bored. What is one of the things that's going to take you out of the flow of like progress in your business, right? It's distractions. It's going out and drinking, getting drunk, and then like waking up on a Sunday morning with a hangover, and then that rolls over into Monday and Tuesday, and you can't make videos because you're too tired, and you can't work on your business because you get a headache, and all your sleep's thrown off balance. I used to be like this constantly when I was first setting up this YouTube channel. I would literally like sit down to record videos, like this exact same situation I'm in now, and then I would get like a text, like I'm on my phone now, right? And I would see like a text pop up in the top because I can see my face because I'm using the front camera, and a text would come down and it would be from my friend, and I could read it. It was like, are you down for going to the pub or something? And I would just literally like respond, yes, I'm down for going to the pub. Turn off the camera, right? Not done any videos, and I'd just go and meet him and have a few drinks, right? I used to do this all the time. And you're gonna get FOMO, right? You're gonna get people messaging in the group chat, people wanting you to go out, okay? You do need to go through a period if you wanna outwork everyone else, where you need to like literally like grit your teeth and bear through the fear of missing out, right? Your friends are going to be going out, they're going to be drinking, they're going to be playing pool, they're going to be having a great time, right? You're going to be sat here, you're going to be working on your business, and guess what? You're not even going to be making any money or make any success. You've just got to like stick with it, because there's something I want to teach you about very quickly, latent leverage, okay? So you're going to be working very, very hard, and then the payoff of the work that you do here is going to come later on, okay? That's the same with YouTube, okay? You'll be working on YouTube for a long, long time and don't see any results, and then suddenly your channel will start doing well, right? But the channel will start doing well, not because of a video that you made here, but because of a video that you made a while ago, right? That's latent leverage. So you're going to have to be able to work rewardless and do that whilst like not seeing any of your friends. So you need to be good at being bored. You need to be good at just being locked in your room, working on your business. And then when you're not working on your business, either reading or upskilling yourself. And then if you don't even want to do that, just be bored, right? Stop occupying your brain with social media, with video games, with porn, with all this stuff that's just like clogging your brain, and you need to like clear out your mind. The same way you would prioritize and focus on a task in your business or on self-improvement, you would like prioritize and focus what your brain is like occupied in your head, right? So you just need to become an expert, like simplifying your life and making yourself a little bit more bored and not going out as much, not doing as many things. And that is going to be a great way to just like outwork everyone, because you're going to have so little stuff going on in your head that when you do come to work, you can just sit down, you can focus, and you can really just get stuff done, like the high priority tasks. And the last thing I'll give you, a bit of motivational advice, is you need to use fuel, right? To do all this, to drive you forwards, you're going to need some like hope. You're going to need something to fuel you forwards. And for me, that is the idea of an anti-vision. Okay, so lots of people talk about visualizing success, visualizing getting to that point in life where you've made it, and all the money and the status and everything, right? People love to tell you to visualize that stuff and it will materialize, okay? What I prefer to do is an anti-vision, okay? Which is where you think about what would happen if you didn't do this business? What would happen if you never made any progress and you just constantly stayed in the wantrepreneur stage that I explained in the beginning of the video, right? If you just constantly stay in that particular stage where you constantly talk about business, you sit down, you watch videos, you eat food, you go to bed, and you wake up, you repeat, and you never actually get anything done. If you just stay in that situation, where are you going to be in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time? Working the same job, right? Or passing university and just getting some boring ass post-grad job, right? Where you're just depressed and you're making like 30K a year and you're just like an average dude, right? It's that like anti-vision, like it's more risky for you to like do nothing and to just stay in comfort, right? It's more dangerous and more risky for your life for you not to take action. And that is a really potent fuel. I love to use that fuel to just drive me every day. Like when I'm feeling particularly like I can't be bothered making any content or making any videos for the channel, I'll just think about that, like, fuck, I don't want to be working this job anymore that I'm currently working. I really don't want to do that. What am I going to be like if I work this job for another 2, 3 years, okay? And then that just forces me to be like, well, the only way to get out of it is this business that I've committed to in the long term, right? So just post content. You're in this for the long game, you're smarter, right? You might have a YouTube channel or some business that you're really committed to, okay? And you need fuel to keep you to drive through those hard times of fear of missing out, of being bored. And yeah, if you can combine these 3 things where you just prioritize your tasks, you're bored, you can go through the FOMO, you can avoid the distractions, and you have a potent fuel that's fueling that entire chain, those 3 things that I've spoke about in this video, I think that is going to be a great way for you to basically just see some huge success, huge productivity leaps. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, bro. Hope you found it valuable in some way. And yeah, that's about it. Keep improving yourself every day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.